Traders, hello. It is late Sunday night. Oh man, it's in the time. Just watching some fight analysis. The Conor McGregor Mayweather fight. Alright, so guys, what I'm doing is I've finally decided to do an Excel spreadsheet of all the trades that I've taken so far. Sorry, this is going to be like an OCD moment, like a big, that is bold. Okay. Alright, so I'll explain this chart, and the detail isn't super in-depth as well. I do keep other records as well, but I just want to sort of do this just to see where I'm going wrong currently as a trader and what my weaknesses are. So as you can see, 11 trades have been taken, and I clearly, just by looking at this, I mean, I know the sample size is very restricted, but I can only use what I work with. So my bias is clearly buying because, you know, out of the 11 trades, I have 10 that are buy trades. There was one trade that I wanted to take on ZN that was a sell trade. I remember when it was collapsing a little while ago, and that would have been a profitable trade, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, we won't reflect on that. But, you know, selling's obviously not something I've done a lot. Now, what I want to reflect on is the trades I've taken and what's going on really, because I'm obviously in drawdown. It's around $300 US, or maybe even a little bit more. I think it's negative 450 Aussie. So it's, you know, and that's on a 10 grand account. So, well, it's a 12 grand. So it's like 3.5% with US dollar, because you've had to put the 10 grand in. That converts to around 12,000. So we'll call it 3.5% using the 10 grand initial deposit US. So we'll keep it in US, just keep the math simple. So what I'll go over here is all my trades, and what I've done, it's, you know, I've said whether it was a buy or sell, obviously, just to establish, just give me a general overview of what I'm doing a lot of. And it seems to me that a lot of it is not breakout plays, but trend continuation. So ZN was that pretty much. I saw it just moving up on the day. This was my first trade that I made. Second trade was similar, a little more refined, and I held it longer. So this one was just a quick, you know, 5-minute trade essentially. And this was a little longer, but I sort of got in a bit better. So what I've done here is I've ranked the entries out of 5 and the exits out of 5. So you can see the bad ones, especially the really bad one, was 2 out of 10. So here was, I've called it very bad execution, and this was mainly due to so what happened here was I was using it on my laptop, and yeah, it wouldn't execute because of poor data feed. I had a lot of stuff open on my desktop. My laptop's not new, so it just couldn't deal with it all, and the internet was just, yeah. So what I've learned from that, I've modified things. I've got a better internet connection. So this is all a demo account as well, guys. So the ones in orange are really the points of concern. So the least and breaking away from basic trading rules. So do I have a system? I mean, it'd be buying trend continuation stuff on news or a catalyst is probably what I'm finding myself wanting to do. Dip buys, I haven't done one. I'd like to try, but it's just, they're a little scary, that's all. So just on my own, if I was to have the dip buy, I probably wouldn't favor that. I would probably favor, you know, like a breakout type trade. So it's sort of going along sideways, and then some good news or PR comes out, busts through a well-established resistance level, and then that's what I'm probably going to jump on more so than the dip buy. But if nothing's happening, you know, I'd get into the dip buy. My problem is obviously it's coming down and then it bounces. I just need to really, I get into this zone. I don't know what it is. It's almost like there's money. There's money. I've got to grab it, and I've got to just have a pause and go, I've got to really wait for that bounce and for it to move a little bit after the bounce and go up again and then get in. So that's definitely a point of concern. But yeah, the orange ones here. So AKS, AKS was an impulsive one. So so what happened here? It was just market open, so it was up a little pre-market, and I decided just to get in and just to bang on, and it was already trading higher, so it retraced a little bit. It was a stupid. So I've learned from that, obviously. Yeah, so the buy trades were all pretty much very similar. But the ones that I actually made money on, I would call this HDSN. I've just included here. It's a winning trade. I could probably make this yellow. I just wanted the 5 winners, so that's probably weak. Let's just change that now. Let's call it that. That's a break-even trade. Okay, I'm just gonna have to change that. That's not going to do. So that's, yeah, I mean, something like that to me is just, you know, what happened there was I got in. I think there was good news. It might have been an earnings warning. Yeah, it was. Again, I apologize for the lack of detail as well, which I will be working on. So I think what I need to do is I need to do this straight after the trade. So I do my video analysis stuff that I put a video on, and I linked all the links as well in order. But I just really want to keep this just so I can refer to things and more just identify some bad habits. So not getting in on an impulse, you know, bang on market open. And if I do that, close out early. So I didn't close out early there, which was poor. This was just an execution error. I've rectified that, and I let this go too long. So it was a buy trade. It was on good earnings, and I didn't really have a well-established plan of when I would cut it. And it went down. I mean, it breached a resistance level, and then I closed it. But it's just unnecessary to really, like, the movement, the momentum had shifted, and I should have gone no, you know. So it was a little bit silly. So anyway, guys, those are my trades, and I just wanted to let everyone know that that's what I'll be doing now. And these are some areas that I've identified are points of concern in the orange. So I'll be updating this weekly, just along with my trade analysis videos that I do on the trades that I've taken this week. There was only one trade taken this week, and that was SPWH, and that was at the start of the week on Monday. So other than that, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Have a good weekend, study a bit, enjoy the sunshine. It was sunny in Perth today as well. It was like 24 degrees Celsius, so it was nice. But it's pretty much midnight now, Sunday night, so I've got work tomorrow. Enjoy, guys. Thank you, and happy trading. Bye.